What's up, guys? Welcome back. This is your boy Adamslink. How you guys doing? Welcome to another crazy video. Today is Sunday, guys, and most importantly, to all our Christians, our brothers and sisters out there, you know very well Nigeria needs prayer. So please, if you have never, ever for so long been to church, please, we implore you, we beg you to go to church today and make sure you pray for your loved ones, pray for Nigeria, pray for the federal government, pray for Tinubu, pray for Atiku, pray for Labour Party, Peter Obi, and also pray for me as well, and pray for all of us. Well, thank you guys for tuning in again. So let's jump right into what we want to discuss. Firstly, Don Jazzy, Asake, Olamide, Fireboy. So someone said, did we notice that Don Jazzy kept quiet throughout this election? Don Jazzy kept quiet throughout this election, never said any dime. Even when we needed Don Jazzy to speak, Don Jazzy said nada. Of course, we know we have blessed the like of Wizkid, Burna Boy, Davido, but what about the rest artists? Someone like Olamide, someone like Fireboy, someone like Asake, who weren't even in Nigeria, who traveled to United States of America, were collecting awards and were living their life jolene without even caring about Nigeria. At least Burna Boy even said something. Meanwhile, Davido voted because there was a picture with him and Charlie Boy. So apparently Davido voted. So what about all those other artists who never did nothing? Who never did nothing, guys? We just simply forget about them as if they do not exist. But they do exist. And it's about time we talk about them as well. So firstly, let's check out what Solomon said about Don Jazzy. Solomon said, I like Don Jazzy's personality and what he has done in the Nigeria secular music space. However, how are you so swift to promote your girls on IG Shaky Bum Bum, displaying their bodies, always shaky bum and boobs, but not same energy towards the election? I am not saying you must support Peter Obi, but at least ginger the youth. The same way you promote young girls that have lost shame on Instagram. The same way you support young girls that have lost shame on Instagram. Why didn't you ginger the youth to also participate in this general election, Don Jazzy? Why didn't you? Why didn't you ginger the youth? Why didn't Don Jazzy also support the youth? Why didn't he just speak on the issues? Not necessarily like support Peter Obi or anything. And why do we youth, why do we need these artist validations? Why? I think it's unfair if anyone thinks that Nigerians shouldn't be asking for validation from celebrities. Let me tell you why. We are all going through this stuff. We are all going through this stuff. And if you check the new beginnings of these entertainers, they started really poor. You know, just like the normal Nigeria story. Really poor, no food, hustling, no money and everything. So we relate with each other. So everyone feel he has a really special connection with all those artists. So that is why whenever anything is going on in Nigeria, whenever anything at all is going on in Nigeria, Nigerians want validations from celebrities. Nigeria need validations from celebrities. Yeah, you know, we'll blame them. You won't blame them because they feel some kind of connections with all those artists. You know. So, and meanwhile, let's talk about Asake, Fireboy, and Olamide. We even hardly even remember these artists that they weren't even in Nigeria. Fireboy, Asake were all in United States of America, moving from one event to another and collecting awards and plaques. They were enjoying themselves. Meanwhile, Nigeria was doing their general election. And we even totally forgot about them. That's a crazy thing. Well, I think it wasn't like really patriotic of them, honestly. To be honest, this is not the time. Everybody can go about their business. Nobody, see, just like what we generally people will say, wait till be your business. Won't they live their life again? And don't they have their own personal business they need to do? And then Nigeria problem? Everybody's Nigeria problem. And the better you start seeing that, the best it will be for us to move forward. What do you want to be remembered? How do you want to be remembered? Nobody is telling you to fight, but just speak. Because this is exactly what is happening now. Nigeria is getting to a point of change. Either change for bad or change for good. So, which part of the history do you want to belong to as a very popular person? Do you want to be remembered as someone who traveled to enjoy himself while Nigerians were coming out to vote? Or those celebrities who kept quiet while Nigerians were coming out to vote? At the point of change? So, because tomorrow now, if Nigeria change, now Nigeria good, and any artist come out to start thinking about or talking anything related to Nigeria change, I will be the first person to blast that person. I will remember that person. I will remind that person that, see, when this whole change were going on, where were you? You were in United States of America enjoying yourself. So give you the right to come out. Even Tiwa Savage that called, during the NSAS, Tiwa Savage called that Beyonce then. Yeah? Tiwa Savage called that Beyonce to speak on the NSAS saga. Called that Beyonce who had outrightly to speak on the NSAS saga. But during the election, Tiwa Savage was nowhere to be found. During the obvious time that Tiwa Savage is needed to speak, she was nowhere to be found. Tiwa Savage did a video. Someone said Tiwa Savage was blasting Beyonce for not speaking up about the NSAS moment. Wizkid blasted Ricardo Banks for dropping a song during NSAS. Meanwhile, he is busy promoting his tour in USA. Not a word from any one of them about the election. That is very irresponsible. Well, just like, and she also says, shame on your Nigeria artists for being quiet at a time like this. You have a huge influence on a lot of young people but choose to stay silent. You do not have to openly endorse any party, but you can use your platform to influence a peaceful election to an extent. Shame. Well, some people will still say it's none of their business, just like what we used to say. It's understandable. Everybody has their own way of saying things. But Tiwa Savage was calling on Beyonce made in United States of America to talk on Nigeria and fast matter. But today, when we get the election, what did they talk about? Nothing. You have more voice to speak, but you don't talk about the election. Well, that aside, for the first time, I've never seen Wizkid dad. I've seen Wizkid dad in pictures, but for the first time, I saw Wizkid dad real life. Real life will not be face to face. So there's this video that showed Wizkid assisting his father. His father is truly really old. That means he had Wizkid when he was old. Maybe he was looking for a boy and he decided to strive for the last time. Then, boom, Wizkid came out. And that's actually good. And they said actually enjoying the fruit, the benefit. And he had the opportunity to also be with his grandchildren as well. So big one for Wizkid. He actually fulfilled many of our father's wishes to enjoy the fruit of their labor and to also see our grandkids. So big one to Wizkid. And then let's talk about White Money. White Money recently, the former Big Brother Naija winner, recently showed off in his booth, showed up dollars. What? Many dollars. Then few days later, this guy bought a Maybach. So I want to relate it to this. For example, if it was a female entertainer, a female Big Brother Naija that bought a Maybach and show off dollars, what will you guys say? What will you guys have done? What kind of comment would you have made? Ashawo, Olosho, where she for the get this money for? This and that. So because the White Money now boy, no means the White Money no go fit see do Olosho as well. Or White Money get one business, make you and I know, make you for the getting money from. There's no business like that. So White Money possibly might be Olosho. Yes, so it might be Olosho. Maybe they do one wrong. So let us give the same energy. The same energy you are giving to all those women out there. Also give them to the guys as well. So to end this video, let's talk about the man of the moment, Peter Obi, who decided to fulfill his promises. Yeah, I think this is one of the reasons Peter Obi cried the last time about one girl not having money to buy gas cooker to start up his business. So Peter Obi fulfilled his promise. He said, "Today I fulfill my pledge to assist Mrs. Gimba Sophia Emmanuel in her aspiration to acquire an oven and start a baking and confectionery business." Interestingly, she had indicated that she would procure a Nigerian-made oven, thus enhancing the value chain and putting into effect the production of consumption mantra. Okay. So, well, he's still in court. So guys, thank you very much for watching. It's your boy, Adamslink. Catch you next time. Have a wonderful day. Stay blessed.